So today we're doing the unofficial Castlepoint loop with Bradley.
Hello. Oh, and Mitch.
And Mitch as well. And Mitch the Red Panda.
Hello.
Hello, Mitch.
Hello.
So our first bus of today is 1629. This is one of the ex-Bournemouth University Alexander Dennis Enviro 400 MMCs. As you can see now, we're about to leave Castlepoint. Here you go.
Today's bus is 1628. So the 22 has a half-hour timetable Monday to Sunday. The first bus off of Bournemouth Square is at 5:55 in the morning, and the last one is at 25 to midnight. And Saturday, it's exactly the same. Sundays off of Bournemouth Square, the first one is at 6:10. It's every hourly until 20 to 8, when it's half hour. And then the last bus from Bournemouth on a Sunday is at 10 to 11. And just to let you know, after 8 o'clock, buses go straight onto Castle Lane West. The first bus from Castlepoint Monday to Friday is at 3 to 6, with the last one being at 1 to 11, which is also the same on the Saturdays, but the first one actually starts at 6:32 in the morning. On a Sunday, it's hour until 8:04 departure. That's 6:34 and 7:34. And then the last departure is at 10:15. So, yeah. So the 22 goes down Bournemouth Station via the Bournemouth Depot, Springbourne, Boscombe, Kings Park, Royal Bournemouth Hospital, Townsend, and then to Castlepoint. It takes around 48 minutes, and it's actually a really nice route. So that's all I'm going to say for the 22, and we'll see you at Royal Bournemouth Hospital, where Leo is going to take you along all the buses in RBH.
So here we are at Royal Bournemouth Hospital. This is where the M1 terminates. So from here you could get the 22 to Castlepoint at stand C, and if you go to the bus stop that side, we're just please excuse us, we're running a bit early. Anyway, like I was saying, so we're here at Royal Bournemouth Hospital. This is where the 22 continues to Castlepoint and Bournemouth. And from there, you can take the M1 to Bournemouth and Poole. And from here, you can take the 22 to Castlepoint. And did you say Bournemouth as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. And to Bournemouth as well.
22
to Castlepoint.
Yeah, so we're just running a bit early as usual, but we'll eventually get to Castlepoint eventually. So we're just sat on board 1629 and we're about to leave. 46.
And you'll also need a Fare Zone A ticket, which you can find out the prices at morebus.co.uk. However, it will be cheaper than it is in person when you buy them online. Just to let you know that. Now reaching Castlepoint, we're now going to talk about the buses that they use. So, they usually use Bournemouth Depot's buses, including the Enviro 200 MMCs, Enviro 400 MMCs, Enviro 400 Classics, and the Wright Eclipse 2s. So, yeah. I don't know if that's a rarity. I think it is, but an extreme rarity with 2731. No!
Oh my god, that's a 24. That's a 24.
It's a 24. Never mind. Right, here is, I think it's 248 on what is going to be the 12, but it's just going to terminate on the 22.
The driving is
248.
HF18CH CJV, which will be our bus going back to
Bournemouth Station! New maquette, back of the bus, that's really cool.
So here we are on board 248. We're about to go out to Bournemouth on the 12. Now a little context about 248. This is one of the ADL E200 MMCs that are primarily being using on the Bournemouth buses. They used to be with the M1 and M2s, but now this one's about to take us back to Bournemouth. As you can see here, you've got 1721 on an M1 from Royal Bournemouth to Poole. So, 248 is one of the Alexander Dennis Involve 200 MMCs. Features the maquette on the seating, USB chargers on every seat, next stop announcement, and you can see yourself in the mirror. Stop buttons are located on each bus stop, on each seats, and if you want, that's only if you want to get off the bus, that sort of thing. And we're about to go out. Oh, off goes 234 back to Bournemouth. So come on the ride with us on the 12.
And now we're on the 12. So the first bus off of Castlepoint is at 16 minutes to 6. The last one is at 10:06, which is the same for Saturday, and they're every half hour. Sundays is every hour. The first bus is at 6:34, and the last bus is at 10:11. From Bournemouth, the first bus is at 6:32, and it's every half hour on Mondays, Saturdays, and the last bus is at 11:10, which is the same for the Saturday timetable. Bear in mind, there is actually a bus before this, but it actually starts at Winton Banks. The Monday to Friday departure is at 5:39. The Saturday departure off of Winton Banks is at 6:15. Now, we don't actually do the full journey for the 12. We only got off at the rail station. However, it's identical to than the 22 before/after the station. The only difference is we don't serve parts of like Horseshoe Common and stuff, as it's a one-way road. Instead, we go down the pier like the 5 and 5A does.
So we've reached our journey's end here at Bournemouth Rail Station, with 248 about to leave and about to go back to the rail station. And thank you for watching South Coast Bus Adventures. And the next episode will be the 25 and 26. So see you there.
Bye.
Bye. Hey! Hey! Off goes 248. Back to